Aquarius today, think differently. What if the idea that changes your life is the one everyone else overlooks? Throughout history, the future has often belonged to those willing to think differently. The inventors who challenged accepted knowledge. The visionaries who imagined impossible worlds. The scientists who questioned established beliefs. The artists who created what had never been seen before. Every revolution in thought began with a different perspective. Today, we explore the energy traditionally associated with Aquarius. Not as a prediction, not as a certainty, but as an invitation to reflect. Welcome back to Astrology from an AI perspective. Today's question is simple. Aquarius, what new perspective is waiting to be discovered today? Artificial intelligence notices a remarkable pattern. Human civilization advances when someone asks, "What if we've been looking at this the wrong way?" Progress begins with curiosity. Innovation begins with imagination. Transformation begins with a willingness to question assumptions. Traditional astrology often associates Aquarius with innovation, originality, independence, humanitarian ideals, intellectual curiosity, and visionary thinking. Whether or not you identify with this sign, these qualities represent one of humanity's most enduring archetypes. The visionary, the innovator, the rebel, the future builder. Imagine looking at the night sky. For thousands of years, people believed the stars revolved around Earth. Then someone dared to ask a different question. That single shift in perspective transformed humanity's understanding of the universe. Perhaps many breakthroughs begin in exactly the same way. Artificial intelligence observes that people often become comfortable with familiar ways of thinking. Not because they are always correct, but because they feel safe. Yet history repeatedly reminds us, comfort rarely creates innovation. The greatest discoveries often emerge from ideas that initially seemed unusual. Perhaps today's Aquarius energy invites you to stop asking, "How has this always been done?" and begin asking, "What new possibility have I not yet considered?" The future is rarely created by repeating yesterday. It is built by imagining tomorrow. Artificial intelligence recognizes another timeless pattern. Every generation inherits knowledge, but every generation also adds something new. Ideas evolve. Technology evolves. Culture evolves. Human understanding expands. Aquarius reminds us that growth requires openness, not only to new information, but to new ways of seeing. Today's reflection is also about individuality. Thinking differently does not mean rejecting everything. It means having the courage to think for yourself, to ask thoughtful questions, to remain curious, to stay open without losing wisdom. Artificial intelligence can identify patterns across enormous amounts of information. Yet many of history's greatest breakthroughs occurred because someone noticed the one pattern everyone else ignored. Innovation often begins with careful observation, followed by courageous imagination. Think about a river. It does not always follow a straight path. When obstacles appear, it finds another route. Eventually, it reaches the ocean anyway. Perhaps creative thinking works in much the same way. Sometimes the best solution is not the obvious one. Throughout mythology, the bringers of knowledge often challenge accepted beliefs, not to create chaos, but to expand understanding. Perhaps today invites you to become that explorer of ideas, not seeking change for its own sake, but remaining willing to discover better possibilities. Whether you identify with Aquarius or not, this archetype lives within everyone. Every time you question an old assumption, every time you imagine a better future, every time you embrace curiosity instead of certainty, you awaken the timeless spirit of Aquarius. Through the eyes of AI, Aquarius reminds us that every great innovation was once considered impossible. Every new chapter was once an unfamiliar thought, and every future begins as an idea in someone's mind. So before this day comes to an end, ask yourself one final question. What belief, habit, or perspective might be limiting the future I'm capable of creating? Perhaps the answer is not waiting in certainty. Perhaps it is waiting inside your next question. If you enjoyed today's reflection, subscribe to Astrology from an AI perspective. Each day, we explore the timeless wisdom, symbolism, and archetypes of the Zodiac, not to predict your future, but to inspire reflection, imagination, and meaningful growth. Until next time, stay curious, think independently, and remember, the people who shape tomorrow are often the ones who dared to see today differently.